Today we've made a fusion of two great American pies, the apple and blueberry pie.
This is the American pie, uncut.
Our homemade apple pie needs a homemade crust. Okay, so we start with some flour and some butter, so twice as much flour into butter. Okay, cold cubed butter.
Why does it be cold?
Just you don't want it to melt. Okay,
Okay.
you don't want it to kind of go almost like a cake or a cookie mix.
Right.
You just want to rub it in until the whole thing has the consistency of breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Little bits at a time, like that. Apple pie is kind of dessert for us, something we might have at the end of a family meal, a Sunday roast or something like that.
Do you guys do the same sort of thing? Let us know. Comment below.
Once you're happy you've got a breadcrumb consistency, add in the caster sugar and stir it through. Then crack in the 2 eggs and mix it until you've got a soft dough, but don't over knead it. You want it really kind of soft. Wrap it in cling film, put it into the fridge and let it rest for a couple of hours. Now for the filling of our pie, classic American pie, in my eyes, apple pie or blueberry pie.
You don't get any more American, do you?
But we're doing both.
Why not?
So some
Throw it
people
in one.
might disagree with that. I want to hear your ideas, if that is a good thing or a bad thing, a new thing, or just a downright wrong thing. I don't know.
It's
We're
only
going to
good.
peel and dice all of our apples. Do this last minute as well, because they will go slightly brown. They'll begin to oxidise. So last minute, peel and dice those. Meanwhile, we've got some pastry that's already rested, so I can begin to do our pie crust with quite possibly the world's largest rolling pin.
Whoa.
We're going to just roll out our pre-rested pastry, turn it every so often so it's not going to stick, and we want the thickness of about a £1 coin or about 1 centimetre thick. Then take your pie tin and cut around it with a big margin, because that's the bit that's going to allow you to have big sides too. Now what we're going to do is roll it up around the pin, put our pie case down and roll it back out. Big pin makes that a bit more difficult. There we go. Ease it down into the edges.
See, I found out recently that back in the day, pastry wasn't actually eaten. It was only when they introduced sugar into the pastry it became edible. Before that, it was just used for storage.
Transporting stuff.
Yeah.
Trim the edge with just the back of a knife, and then all this pastry can be re-rolled. You can really only get away with re-rolling it once. After that, you've kind of worked it too hard and it will shrink back. And we can do that to put our lattice on top later on, once we've got our filling underway. How's the filling looking?
Nearly there.
So add in a generous handful of blueberries, sugar, cinnamon, apple juice, and I need to play catch up on these apples, and give it a good mix. Now, that goes into our pie case, but without too much of the liquid. Hands in,
Get in again.
and pack loads and loads of this pie filling into our pie.
Almost so it's overflowing.
Well, it will, because as it cooks, it all sort of mushes down.
Yeah. So what lid are we going to put on this?
You've got 2 options. You can either put a full lid on and then
Yep.
poke a hole in the top to let the steam out, okay, and you can decorate it with a bit of pastry that looks like an apple or something.
Yeah.
Or lattice, and that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Which I think is more American, more classic.
Can't get any more American than this, baby.
Right, so here we go. Back out with the same pastry, the same kind of thickness, and we'll make a lattice. When you're happy it's big enough to go over the top, then a big knife, and we just cut strips out. And then the tricky bit. Lay 3 or 4 across like so,
Okay.
and then you need to pull back as you twist. Okay, so pull these 2 back, and put that one over. Then you pull back the alternative ones,
Yeah. And then them in there.
and back over.
Okay.
And last one, we'll get one more under there maybe. Over. And you need a bit of egg white to kind of stick down all these outside bits. A little bit of a trim. And then the golden crust that everyone knows and loves
Yeah.
comes from egg white over the top, and then behind you, Baz, there's some caster sugar.
There it is.
From there, it goes into a hot oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 50 minutes. Then let it cool for a little while and serve it warm for everyone to enjoy.
Wow.
Our American apple pie. We've also put blueberries in it. We're going to serve it with vanilla ice cream. I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm proud of that one. We could not have done any better, surely. If you think we could have, then make sure you comment below and tell us. Otherwise,
Sorted.
that was a bit late, wasn't it? Ah, yeah. Hello. It's just so Moorish. I mean, I just want more and more. That is what Moorish stands for, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Oh, America, I love you. I really do.